The only thing that will save our country is if we choose to love our kids more than we hate each other. Three things. One, clean up the corruption of the agencies, particularly the conflicts of interest that have turned those agencies into captive agencies for the pharmaceutical industry and the food industry, the other industries that they're supposed to be regulating. Number two, to return those agencies to the gold standard science, the empirically based, evidence-based medicine that they were famous for when I was a kid. And number three, to make America healthy again, to end the chronic disease epidemic. And President Trump has told me that he wants to see measurable, concrete results within 2 years in terms of a measurable diminishment in chronic disease among America's kids.
You're being taxed. All government spending is taxation. So whether it's direct taxation or all government spending, it either becomes inflation or it's direct taxation. Your money is being wasted, and the Department of Government Efficiency is going to fix that. We're going to get the government off your back and out of your pocketbook. And America's just not just going to be great. America is going to reach heights that it has never seen before. The future is going to be amazing!
From our government, we will drive out the globalists, we will cast out the communists, Marxists and fascists, we will throw off the sick political class that hates our country, we will rout the fake news media, and we will liberate America from these villains once and for all.
Before we go too far, I've got something to tell you. You'll find out.
Play YMCA. Go ahead. Let's go. Nice and loud. Here we go.
Good morning, everyone. It is March 5th, 2025. Oh my gosh, we're just rolling right along here. So good to see you guys here. I know I have been gone for, I think, a week now. So if you didn't know, I was in a bad, terrible accident about a week ago. It was really bad. And I'm lucky that I'm here, and I'm very lucky, and a huge shout out, and he already knows I thank him every day. But my boyfriend, so Brian Fox, he actually saved our lives the way that he turned the car. If he wouldn't have turned the car, basically the different direction, we were going straight, and this very young, he's early 20s, playing on his phone, distracted driving. He was supposed to yield and let us go straight through. We had the right of way. And he didn't yield, and he just came right at us. It's so reckless driving, of course. Early 20s, playing on his phone. His car totally just terrible, abolished, gone, like the worst it could ever look. But if my boyfriend wouldn't have turned, we would have been severely injured badly. Yes, we do still feel hurt. We did get a lot of bad whiplash and pain in the ribs, pain in our backs as well. So that is why I did take some time off. But a huge shout out to him. If he wouldn't have made that move, I probably wouldn't be here right now. for sure. And he probably wouldn't be either. But again, a lot of you probably saw my Facebook post. I addressed all the car accidents throughout my life. Not only that, but when I was young too, when I was like a toddler, my brother Jason, which all of you know, he saved my life 3 times as a kid. And then from drowning, from choking, cracked my head open a couple times as a kid. It's just been insane, right? So, and then the car accidents, there's different years. They were apart, but it's just very wild how many chances I have had. We were joking yesterday, me and Brian yesterday, that I'm like a cat. I have more than 9 lives now, but it's just insane how things can just happen in an instant. And I'm just I have so much more perspective. I think this one really got me psychologically on a major level of just appreciating and loving every moment that we're here. We need to live every day as if it were our last. We really do. And don't leave your house without, if you live with a significant other, your kids, your family, whoever it is, your friends. In fact, you guys text them every day or call them, but tell them that you love them every day. Like it takes a second, right? And make sure that you just you have to cherish the time that we have with each other, because you never know when it's just gone. I mean, it could have been gone that night. And we just went for a walk at a beautiful park out here in South Florida, a beautiful place. We went for a nice walk. So we were driving back home, and that could have been the last thing ever. But wow, it's just blowing me away. But I have so much more empowerment and motivation to help other people now too, to help people who are in a dark place in their lives and they want to give up right now. I have so many emails that you guys have sent me that you're all going through different things right now. It's not just, of course I went through that, but a lot of you are going through, health concerns, cancer, people dying suddenly in your family, children of yours in the hospital. It's just, it's crazy, especially, I know it happens all the time, but it seems like even more right now. There's something splitting. We've got timeline splitting for sure, but wow, amazing. We just have to cherish every moment that we have and our loved ones around us. Make sure that they know that you love them, even if they're not speaking to you. I know, I have it too. I have loved ones that I love with all my heart, but they don't talk to me. But I still send them energy. I still pray for them. And I know that God and our angels are working on it. It's not an ending. It never is. So if you have friends or family, especially through a lot of you have through the whole 2020 thing, people that weren't awake and they shunned you and turned away from you, and then we got the Democrats, right? But a lot of people that we actually love are actually Democrats. But we don't want to just shun them. If you really truly love someone, who cares about what they believe? You just love them anyway, because you never know. You never know when it's over for you or over for them. So it's better just to show your love and your patience, and don't judge so much. And I had a huge awakening, I think. As you know, I do this for a living. I help people every day. I talk to people all day, every day. So I'm helping everyone. You guys help me as well too. It's an energy exchange, but it can drain our energy. And if I don't take the proper precautions and protection, right? I'm talking about the dark energy, not from you guys, but the dark energy, it tries to attack the light. And that's what I want to talk about a little bit today before we get into the cool politics stuff, Trump last night, all that. That's all great stuff. But before we get into that, I want to talk a little bit about a huge topic you guys always contact me about is blockages, but actually they are open doors. And open doors, it's our past. So we're letting the past in a thought process, thought forms. Whenever you think back about something in the past, it's going to trigger fear, but it's going to trigger you in a negative sense. You're going to start thinking negative and go in loops and circles. So when I talk about, and I've said it so many times, that we are our own blockages at times. Like sometimes we're like, hey, I don't know what my life purpose is. I want to do this, that, and the other, but I don't know what it is. Why won't I just go do it? Why, what's stopping me? It's fear usually. It's doubt in yourself. It's self-worth, but it all stems from our past, and we need to let go of whatever happened in the past. There's a deeper meaning. It could be from your childhood, the inner child. It could be a past relationship that was bad for you, that you think the one that you're in now is going to be like that. So you keep thinking back. But what you're doing and what the whole open door thing is, and I will let you know what happened with that accident too. And I think I'm on to something here. But the open door is like, it's that fear and that thought form of the past because it happened before. Something happened before and you're afraid it's going to happen again. And that's like manifesting. So you're reverse manifesting, you're actually attracting something. You don't know you're doing it, but you are attracting something to happen. And the whole open door thing, it's an open door to that negative energy, the devil, demons, bad energy. Never closed it. You never healed something there. So as I'll be the example, I'll be the guinea pig. I never healed those past near-death experiences. I never healed them, not the car accident ones. So I do admit, I'm admitting it to you guys now, when I got my new car last June 22nd, I was still kind of scared to drive because I had an accident previously in December. So I was still a little bit afraid to drive. I was taking the surface streets everywhere, taking forever to get there. But I allowed that fear to just stay within me, and I never healed it. I never really took the time to heal it. I could still feel while I was driving my new car, by the way, I could still feel, and I would think back those old thought forms and think back to how that felt the last time I got smashed into, when those two cars smashed into me on the highway on the 95. I kept feeling it, and I have a great memory of everything in my life. And I go back sometimes and I have to retrain myself. Do not go back. Don't re-feel everything. But I do that. I get back in the scene and I can feel the impact and I can feel everything that happened. But you don't want to do that, as I did, while you're driving around your new car and you have a new start. It's your new beginning. I kept going back to the past. I left that door open. I left that negativity to come through, to come back to me. So am I saying I manifested this huge accident? Not completely, because that was a careless driver playing on his phone. He's like 22 or 23. So no, not entirely to blame, but I do believe to an extent I attracted this because I still held on to fear that it could happen again because I've had it happen so many times. So the whole point here is I like to be more direct than this, and I'm a little bit scattered. But what I'm trying to say is if we don't heal a past situation and we keep replaying it in our head, which is like PTSD, any traumatic event, relationships, job, friends, family, whatever happened, you keep replaying it and reliving that, you're bringing it back. You're letting the demons, you're letting the devil, you're letting just that negative energy, whatever you want to call it, come back. You're attracting it again. It's like you're calling it like a dog. You're calling it in. So I think I've really learned a lot through introspection, through this whole process, that, hey, we cannot continue to relive our past. We have to close that door. You leave it cracked open like that, and like I did, it's going to happen again, unfortunately. So reverse manifesting is real. It's something that I think I'm very good at manifesting, but I think I'm very good at reverse manifesting too. We all are. We're very powerful. So we have to be careful of what we tell ourselves, what the stories we tell ourselves about us. But we also have to be careful not to go back to the past. Picture a door closed instead of a door open every time you go back to your past or you feel bad about yourself. So I just wanted to take a little bit of time on this because it is real, and that's how creepy stuff comes back to you. That's if you think you have blockages, well, you probably do, but it's open doors, things that you haven't healed. That's where the blockages are, and that's a huge lesson I just learned. So unhealed experiences, the door is open, but we got to close them so that it never happens again and never repeats. It's a cycle. It's a karmic cycle actually with yourself. But I think that we can all learn how to close them and heal them. So you guys, I hope that helped you. I hope that helped at least one person. But yeah, I'm not saying I manifested the whole thing, but I think that the fear was not, I wasn't healed from the last one. And I kept reenacting how it felt to get hit from the last one. And then boom, it happened again. But thankfully, and I thank God and my angels that we are alive, and thank God Brian took the turn that he did, or we would have been completely abolished and gone. So they're so thankful to be here with all of you guys again. And I do want to let you know I am feeling better. The only thing is, it's still like my ribs and my back. So laying down or sitting for too long, can't do it. So those of you that have, because a lot of you have 2-hour sessions for readings, and then there's some of you that have an hour session for readings. So what I'm doing is I'm putting those for next week, because I'm sure I'll be a lot better by next week. But this week is just pre-recorded videos, because obviously they don't take as long and I can send it right to you. But I also want to show you guys, I have a special going on just to celebrate life, but celebrate March Madness and all the good things that are happening right now. So on my website, since you guys are so, you guys are really acting it's so popular with the palmistry right now, but you guys are really taking action towards this. So I'm making it more special. So it's palmistry. So I'll do a palm reading plus 4 questions. You guys can ask me 4 specific questions, like maybe about your abundance or about your love life or health concerns, anything like that. You can send 4 questions along with your palm reading. And I also dropped the price down to $55 because I know I've been absent for a week and you haven't heard from me, but I am still working on the orders for this week, but I have all openings for next week. So if you are interested in taking advantage of the March Madness special, go ahead and you can book it for next week. And I'll try to work ahead because these are pre-recorded. So you may even get it sooner. Let's say you book it for next Wednesday, but if I'm working ahead doing the pre-recordings, you may have it this week. So just keep that in mind. I'm working fast with the pre-records, but like I said, to sit for an hour or sit for 2 hours straight all day, it's a little, it's my back and my rib cage a little bit. It's not good. But, and I also, since she just entered the chat, Catherine Harnett, I want a big shout out to her. See the beautiful flowers behind me? So she sent me those. I split them into 2 vases. But thank you so much for sending beautiful flowers. She also sent me some beautiful healing technology as well. Thank you so much. You've been such a rock for me, and so many of you have. All the love, all the prayers have come in through my email, and yes, I will get back to all of you. I have written back some of you, but not all of you yet, but I'm getting there. But thank you for all the love, the support. I'm just so happy to be here because I love what I do. And there's so much more that I want to share while I'm here. I'm here for a reason, that's no doubt. But thank you all for just loving me and supporting me and being so loyal and waiting for me to come back. I really appreciate that. But hey, let's talk about last night. I watched Trump last night. I loved it. And any questions out there? Let's pull some cards. Let's have some fun with it. I thought it was he did amazing, and it was funny. It was entertaining, but also just amazing how much he has accomplished in the time he's been back, and so much more is about to happen. Now, I don't know if you guys remember. I just saw the banner that I made. Yeah. Okay. So this is a banner I made. I don't know what show we did it, but I said, this was an old prediction that I made. It says, now until the end of February, strategy to end the IRS, which that's still active. So they're still ending the IRS. March first week, this is what I said some weeks ago. It says Epstein and Diddy lists and ties to trafficking within the government and other countries in the arrest, disclosure of JFK and the MLK and the 9/11 and COVID files. All the stuff will be brought forward. But I think I even said it also that it would be after this speech that Trump had last night. So It's either happening today, tomorrow, in the very near hours. I think all of it, all the disclosure is coming forward. So I'm just so excited, you guys. This is the golden era. And how did you guys like the Democrats that were acting so childish and juvenile last night? Just so dumb, but it made them look awful. And it's so obvious that they're just still trying to dig at him, but they're never going to win. I don't think Democrats will ever play a role in running the country ever again. It just looks so dumb. Let's see what's out there. Send in your questions. Let's play a live Q&A right now. Let's see, from Ogie. Why didn't he announce any of the money captured by Doge? He actually did. He addressed all of the fraudulent charges, all of the millions and billions and trillions of dollars that were fraudulent. He did address that, actually. And it's already been announced that the people, all of us Americans, will be getting a dividend of all of the Doge money, all of the leftover money. So that has been out. And he did address each and every scam, fraudulent claim. Especially, I remember all the old dead people that they're not living. It's all fake, but all of the millions that have gone to them. So all of it was addressed. So maybe you missed that part, but it was amazing. The whole thing was great. Let's see what else is out there. Al Green is done. Yeah, that was ridiculous, but funny too. That was just crazy. Let's see. Ravens. Could last night's speech be the call out of the demon rats to clear the path for wealth redistribution? Yeah, here we go. All right, so I do believe, I don't really need cards for that. I do believe it's a yes, but I do believe that this was also kind of a play set up. It was set up that way to really expose how dumb and bad they are and against the people. They're against all the great achievements that have happened, all of it. So, of course, this is an opening. This is an opening to the redistribution of wealth. So, absolutely, because all of their fraud has come to the surface. Here we go. Let's ask the question from Ravens Wings. We're just going to ask the cards straight up. Could last night's speech be the call out of the demon rats to clear the path for wealth redistribution? Here we go. Ooh, 8 of Cups. Yeah, absolutely. 10 of Wands, completion. Fear of the unknown is in reverse. Also, when we're talking about wealth, money, finance, that would be suppression would be over, okay, with the 2 of Swords in reverse. So suppressing the people, hiding the truth from the people regarding the wealth of the country and where it's gone, absolutely. But yes, this is the open path. It is going to happen. I think it is happening this month. I don't give out dates. I wish when I channel that I would get a date, but I don't. But I do believe it's this month for sure. Let's take a look from Kathy Harnett. I love this question. When will Biden's death be announced? Okay, let's check in on it. Let's take a look. Any zodiac time frame for when will Biden's death be announced? Here we go. We have the Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. So it's not giving me a direct zodiac time frame, but what I'm hearing, all right, so the cards aren't really doing anything right now. It's just telling us that they're keeping it to themselves. It's not happening quite yet. That's basically what it's saying, but there will be action taking course. We do have Cancer in there, but we have air and earth there. But what I'm hearing, is that it is by June. So before June, we're going to hear that. But they're not going to announce it until they bring him down and bring the wrath to him, okay? To his name, at least, because we know the real one's already gone. At least most of us believe that. And if you don't, it's okay. But I believe the real one is gone, but they're not going to announce it until they bring the wrath and bring down his name and bring down everything, and everything comes forward about him. So I think June is what I'm hearing. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see from the King of Wands. Welcome. Good morning. Let's see. I am hearing now King of Wands, in case you guys don't know. Now, he's always been here. He's always been following me for years. but he's also very intuitive. So when he hears something, I know he's channeling, I know he's connected. He says he's hearing that the RV is super close now. They are getting ready to do the historic bond soon. All right, so let's take a look. I want to see if that's actually happening, or is that just something, you know, when we're hoping for something to come forward, when we're manifesting. Let's take a look. Is this for sure? Here we go. Are they getting ready to do the historic bond soon for the RVs? Are we super close to the RV right now? Here we go. And any zodiac time frame would be very helpful. Here we go. 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Yep, 4 of Swords, and then the 6 of Swords. So absolutely, we are super close. We're getting the number 2. We're getting a connection, a deal for the people. This is not only is it the 6 of Cups, so it's loving, it's giving, it's helping others, but it's also it's some type of like deal, like arrangement that we'll have to make, of course, with the RV. So 4 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Let me see, when is this happening? It says yes, we are close. We are very close. It's going to be happening. Here we go. We need a time frame, please. Here we go. Transformation, another 2, and the 9 of Wands. What is the significance of the number 2? We've gotten that twice now. Significance of the number 2. Here we go. The Chariot, the 7 of Swords, my Ascension card. So yeah, because it's going to take us to new heights, new levels, helping each other. It's changing the whole timeline that we help each other. You know, and money's not, so it's not going to be an evil thing and control the people anymore. Slavery, basically, we've all gone through that. It's over. That's over. So Ascension, 7 of Swords. I would say because it's giving us July, but it's giving us the Chariot. It's a Cancer energy. We do have a Cancer. Something's happening in astrology with Cancer. So I do believe that since we got the number 2, I'm going to say, and don't like, mark my word, but within the next 2 months, we're going to hear a lot of talk about the RV. There's going to be a lot of planning about the RV. So I would say over the next 2 months, there's going to be action taking towards this to make it happen, to make everything change. So it's not going to be just one day it happens and everything's fixed. It's going to be over a 2-month process is what I'm feeling. But we'll see. You know, I may have to do a crystal ball show and really channel in on that. I think that would be a lot of fun. But thank you, King of Wands, for your question. I love that, Connie. Everyone, if you guys know me pretty well, Mel Gibson, lifetime crush on him for sure. Since I was a little kid, he's my first crush. If he was a California governor, that would be amazing. I want to pull cards on that. That'd be so cool. Here we go. Will Mel Gibson be the California governor? Here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh. King of Cups. Then we have the Gemini energy, which, okay, so, and then we have this Ascension card coming back to us. This is a definite yes. Gemini is May and June. Okay, it begins at the end of May into June. And then the Ascension. So the Ascension of, you know, moving forward, moving California. I'm talking about California's Ascension. The state, the place, the land, the people, the recovery. So absolutely, I would say that's a yes. I would say by June, May, June, we should know. We should hear something like this, that it's actually getting serious, that he will be the California governor sometime. Wow, that's very cool. Let's see what else is out there. I love this. This is fun. I feel the energy today. It's beautiful. I think Gemini and Mercury are together. I think I heard that. That's probably why. Today's energy is just more uplifting. It feels better. William Wynn, thank you so much for your concern. Yeah, if you don't follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you probably had no idea. I did post on YouTube on the community page. Whenever something happens, I will make a post if I don't go on a video. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Maria. Maria Weiss, thanks for being here. Does the Pope's death need to happen before the RV? Ooh, let's see. Does the Pope's death... Oops, I had a couple turned over. Hold on. I've got to make sure my cards are straight. And you know what I would like to do right now? Take a second to sage. I brought the sage back. I used to always light sage during my shows. Let's take a second. I love it. I do it because I love the smell, but also it's spiritual protection. So here we go. Talking about the Pope. I need a lot of spiritual protection there. All right, here we go. Let's take a look. Does the Pope's death need to happen before the RV? Here we go. Whether you believe if he's gone yet or not, which I do. So like the announcement, the knowing publicly about it. So does that need to happen before the RV? Yes or no? Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. Because I think what's going to happen is, and they're going to come out with all the information and all the deceiving lies and cover-ups with the Pope, with the whole Catholic, all the stuff, okay? I have to be careful because I'm on YouTube. All the religious corruptness with the government, with politicians, all of it, celebrities, all of it, all that's coming out, trafficking, okay? So no, he doesn't necessarily have to. I think that as things are going to be revealed that are dark and heavy, that's going to be very heavy for the public and people that aren't too awake to take, they're going to be shocked. But to calm everyone down, that's when they're going to do the RV. That's when they're going to do the dividend with Doge. Cryptos are probably going to be taken off by then too. I just think everything's going to be a Jubilee energy to calm down the masses as they're actually learning about all the deceit and the lies and the trafficking and all the dark stuff. But the way to give back to the people and calm them, give them relief, a sense of comfort, they'll do that with the financial system and the RV. So I don't necessarily think they need to announce the Pope's death. I don't beforehand. So we'll just have to see how it plays out. But it's very exciting times, you guys. Yeah, Melania. Yeah, I see a lot of talk about Melania in the chat. Amazing work she's doing right now. Connie's filling us in. Free Spirit, she's referring back to you, but I know you're talking about Melania. She's destroying porn on the internet. She's winning. Watching put porn users, you will get caught. Go Flotus. Bring beautiful Flotus. Exactly. Yeah, she's doing amazing work for a first lady. Honestly, have you ever seen a first lady do anything? No. Only Melania in my eyes. I mean, as long as I've been alive, I have never seen a first lady actively making a difference and helping people, but she does. I love her so much. She's awesome. Let's take a look. Kylie, thank you so much for your donation there. Let's see from Kylie 320. Could I ask if Social Security payments will increase by your 65th birthday on the 20th so I can retire? Ooh. Well, happy early birthday. That'll be here before you know it. Very cool. Here we go. Will Social Security payments increase by the 20th? Here we go. 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and the Empress. All right, so absolutely, I would say. So the Empress is Taurus season, okay? So 20th is right around there. So I would say absolutely by Taurus season, 7 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. So it's already in the this is like the near future in my deck. That's what that means. It's in the very near future. That's how it's designed. Everything she's manifesting and hoping for is almost there. It's almost to the shore. That's what the light is. It's not just the sun, but it's all her blessings that she's been manifesting and attracting. They're just about there. So I would say it's a yes. If it's not on or before your birthday, it's shortly after. So absolutely. Now I'm hearing 22. Maybe it's the 22nd. We'll have to see. I'm not sure why number 22 just came through, but it did. There you go. Thank you, Kylie, so much. Let's see what else is out there. This is fun. I'm loving the Q&As. I know the last show I did was a Q&A. So if you guys are enjoying the live viewer Q&As, let me know. Also, I wanted your input about evening shows. Do you guys want evening shows or keep it in the morning or both? I could do both. I could do like 3 shows a week, one in the evening and maybe 2 morning shows, or vice versa. Let me know what you guys want. What do the people want? So that would help me out greatly, because I feel like I need something changed. I don't know what it is. I need to channel more on that, but there needs to be something that changes things up. So let me know any inputs in the bottom of this video. Leave your comment. Greatly appreciated. And hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure you're still subscribed, and the like button is very important. Let's see what else is out there. You guys are a lot of fun. I love this. Let's see. I'm going up towards some older ones because I might have missed it. And then I'll go to new comments. A lot of Mel Gibson talk. Yeah, definitely. He would be a great governor. That'd be awesome. Democrats are under the control of the reptilians in Orion. I do believe that. I do believe that for sure. They're all under this. They've been taken over and compromised. So yeah, it's like a programming. Absolutely. And that's the thing I also wanted to address. I mean, it's the Democrats are never. I'm sorry, unless they change, but they're not. Unless they change their perspectives and their beliefs and wake up. Unless they do that, they're always going to be in that timeline. So when we talk about ascension, those that just are so stubborn and they're controlled under some other type of, MK Ultra, they're never going to break out of that bubble. We're working on ourselves. We're evolving. And as we do that, we're changing our consciousness. We're ascending. That's what ascension is, changing your consciousness. But they're not. So they're going to stay in their little bubble, their own way of life, and always have that. It's that fight or flight mode. They're always going to constantly live in that. So it's a choice. If you want to live in the timeline of the golden era, or do you want to live in the timeline of negativity, fight or flight, and egotistical? And no, I don't know. People need to wake up still. But, it's not your job to help them wake up necessarily if they're so blocked off and not willing to listen. Because we come across very kind when we're trying to help someone, but you don't want to push because, as we've seen during 2020, they get very angry. And that's why there's been so many disputes in families and friends. So as we've come to learn, that is not our place. Concentrate on your own ascension. Surround yourselves with the best high frequency individuals around you, positivity and love, and you're fine. You're good to go. You're a part of this golden era timeline. So we just have to always protect our energy and protect who's around us, all of it. But you guys all know this. Let's see. Anne Marie, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And let's see your question you've got attached there. When will more holistic dental treatments be made available to all? When will there be an end to injections, drilling, fillings? That's a great question. It's a great question. So when will the dentistry be cleaned up? Because we all know that's all poison that they put inside of us. So here we go. When will we see the cleanup of dental treatments? They need to be RFK'd, I believe, for sure. So when will we see that? Here we go. All right, so the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So that is coming soon, but I think they have to disclose the information. The Knight of Pentacles, he is a messenger, okay? So he's a messenger. So there has to be someone that discloses the truth to the masses. We know the truth, but it needs to go massively across the board. But what's going to happen is, and just like the food, it's going to be optional. So people are still going to have the option if they want the old style fillings and fluoride and all that stuff. So it's going to be optional. So both will be available, but the knowledge needs to go over majorly to the masses. So when is not really coming through. we're basically just waiting for the masses to learn of all the knowledge that we know already. So it could be some time. It's going to take some time, but it will be an option to have holistic dental work or the old style, which is not good. So that's what I'm picking up right now, but we will follow back to this. We definitely will. Let's see. I wanted to address someone because I wasn't trying to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the comment went, but when I say Democrats, I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. I just think it's funny. I think Trump said it before, and I got hooked on it. It doesn't mean I'm trying to put down anyone. But the way they acted last night, come on. That's what I'm getting at. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I never am. But sometimes I say stuff. I know. I'm not perfect. But let's see what else is out there. Here's a good one. Everyone asked about the med beds. Let me shuffle these a little better. So the med beds, popular question. Are they right around the corner? Is project funding and med beds coming soon? Here we go. Ooh, okay. Taurus keeps showing up. This isn't the only show I've seen it. So we have Leo, we have Seven of Wands. So this is a dominant energy. And then we have Taurus, the Empress. And then we have the Three of Wands. She keeps coming around too. And that's in the very near future. So let me ask more information on the Empress. Is this happening during Taurus season? Is this happening during Taurus season? Here we go. There is healing. We have the Three of Swords. There's 10 of Pentacles. You're asking about project funding and med beds. So we're going to hear about it. Are we going to be able to use them by Taurus season? I don't think so. But the funding and the setting up of it and getting it all going and getting it ready and getting it together, I do believe that will be underway. I do. It's just I don't think that we'll be able to actually use it yet until later on. But yes, it's going to start. They're going to get the ball rolling for sure. But let's take a look on what's going ahead in the chat. Let's take a look. Oh, that's cute, Marcia. You want to meet Brian. Yeah, a lot of you have been telling me, I want to meet your new boyfriend. But he's actually not new. I actually went out with him in 2023. But I was very focused on work. And I said, nope. And then we got back together. We started dating again. And I knew him years before, too, as just a friend. But, yeah. Well, you guys will meet him sometime. Well, we'll see. Well, maybe we'll do a show or something. You guys are awesome. Let's see what else is going out there. Free Spirit at 11. You guys are talking amongst yourselves. I love it. It says, I just thought that Cash was probably going through all those documents. So Cash Patel, we've got Elon. We've got Vivek is even helping out. We've got, was it Kim Bondi? I think her name's Kim. I might be wrong. We've got a whole team. They're all the documents. Now, the documents, I think that we've been teased a little bit, but I think that was on purpose. But they are coming forward. The Epstein list, also the truth about MLK and RFK, all of it, that is coming forward. So we just have to be patient. It's only March 5th. They did say March, but we have been teasing a little bit. Oh, sorry, it's Pam Bondi. I don't know. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so we've got a lot of great people on the team. They're definitely going to disclose all the goods, but strategically, I think they teased us last week. Actually, there's a tease that all of it was going to come out, and some of it leaked, but stuff we already knew. So all the new stuff, all the dirty, bad, dark, heavy stuff. And like I said in a previous show, it's happening after Trump speaks, and he spoke last night. So it's after. So it's either today or the coming days. It's shortly soon. It's coming soon. Cash, I'm sure if he wasn't there, I thought maybe he was there, but if he wasn't, because I know Elon was, I'm sure he's up to something. Cash Patel does not play. He does not play. So I'm just excited, you guys. We have so much to look forward to. We just got to keep up with all of it, and there's so much happening every day. It's like Christmas. Let's see this for the UK. So in Europe, is the money distribution in Europe will that be at the same time of the USA? Let's see. Same time as the USA for Europe. Money distribution. Here we go. So you're getting Aries and Five of Pentacles. There's going to be some sort of delay. And then we have June. We have Six of Cups there. We've got July, Cancer. So early summer, I would say, around the same time. All right, after the USA, I would say. Yeah, very cool. Very good news for the UK. There's a lot of controversy. Was Cash there or not? Maybe he was. All right, so someone said the Cash was there, King of Wands, and I didn't see him, and I thought even Trump said he wasn't there. Well, even if he wasn't there, I'm sure he's up to something. There's a good reason. But I do think he was. I watched it. I thought I saw him. Guys. So I have to vote that he was there because I think I saw him. But anyways, doesn't matter. He's all good. I love Kash Patel. He's so smart. And he had a gold tie. All right, King of Wands knows. He had a gold tie. He was there. Any questions? Any other questions? I know we're kind of running on almost an hour here. But yeah, this is so much fun, you guys. I appreciate all of you being here. And I'll be back on tomorrow. We'll probably do a little bit of a shorter show. But like I said, leave all your comments underneath the video and let me know what you guys want to see, what kind of shows, what kind of content. It's just so much fun to do that. The animal health industry, that would be something good to touch on before there's something else I want to show you guys. So here we go. The animal health industry. So as you all know, most of you know, I was in pet grooming my whole life. Since I was 8 years old, I grew up in it. I grew up in the pet industry. So I know a lot about also the veterinarians and what they do with their animals. And they go to school and they mean well, just like some doctors and some nurses. They mean well. They want to help. They want to help animals. They want to help people. But what's happening is they were MK Ultra'd to believe that that is the only way, that the vaccines and all those things are the right way. But unfortunately, as we have learned, it is not. The ingredients, the poisons in the vaccines, all of it, even for our animals, very dangerous. Okay. So yes, I gave vaccines to my pets before I was really, truly aware. But I started to learn with our own animals. I grew up with a lot of animals. I started to learn that even as soon as you neuter or spay them, they seem to gain a lot of weight and also health issues, not only in the joints, but also heart issues, lung issues, breathing issues, just the list goes on. That's one example. But the vaccines as well, they cause a lot of underlying issues. And I truly don't believe they need all those vaccines. Just as a baby human does not use or need all the vaccines either. And if I had one, that one would not be vaccinated. No. But this is a huge question. I love it. Thank you, Ravens. Let's see. Will that be exposed? I know RFK loves animals all the way. He's such an animal guy. So I'm sure that's coming out. Let's see, when will this be coming out? Here we go. Here we go. 10 of Wands. Ooh. So the pet industry is going to have a rude awakening. We've got the 8 of Swords and we've got new beginnings with Aries. So I would say it's in Aries season. So that is the end of March going into April. So very soon. I'm already starting to see things too. I'm seeing a lot of posts. And you guys, remember, you're a part of the Great Awakening. Make little posts and share them. Or if you find them that are existing already, keep sharing it. Get your information out there. You have a voice. We're all here to use our voice. Share your stories. Just spread it around, whatever platform you like. But you're a part of the Great Awakening. So what I'm seeing is there's a lot of withheld information, obviously. So the truth, the control of the people, the control of the animals, control the money, control the healing. Once they get injected, just like people, they know that, oh, good. Okay, we got this person or this pet for so many years now, and they're always going to come back for more treatments because there's things that are going to spark with that immune system. You know, everyone's different. Some immune systems don't react, and thank goodness that they're okay. But for the most part, people and animals react to vaccines and react to certain medications that are poison. And they mostly all are. If it's not holistic, it is not good for you. And that's proven even with the animals. So it is a trap. It's like big pharma, just like for pets. So absolutely, that is all coming out in the open. Don't take it as a fact, but I do think by Aries season, which is approaching us, okay, so the end of March into April, I do think that's when it's going to happen. So it's already kind of out there, but like I said, we're a part of the Great Awakening. You guys are the news. We are the news. So spread your information, spread your experiences, write posts, and share them everywhere. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get going. But before I do, as you all know, on my website, I help whoever has a business or a business idea. You want to start a channel. You just want to get your name out there, you know, and start helping people. Now, we had Papa Rick on a couple weeks ago. Papa Rick, all of you, most of you went to him for healing. He's an amazing soul. So Papa Rick, I want to give him a shout out. So you guys can contact him. He does healing. So muchneeded.com. That's where you can find him. So big shout out to him and a thank you to him. I know he sent me a lot of love energy and healing energy as well. So thank you so much. But he's doing amazing work. But if you also are a healer or anything, whatever it is, so you have a product, and that comes to mind, I do want to share also Pamela Trim, OrgoniteDoneRight.life. You guys saw a show that I did with her recently as well. So even if you have products, I can help you get your name out there, and we could do a show. All that's on my website. We could do a show together and promote you. So all that's there, but Orgonite Done Right would be great if you guys are interested in her beautiful, beautiful Orgonites, her pyramids, all of it. I've got some of them right here with me. But it's just beautiful. And that's part of my mission, not only to help people evolve and do inner work and introspection, but also to promote whatever it is you want to do, your passions, your life. If you don't know what your life path is or your passions right now, you don't know what direction to go in and you feel lost, that's something we could talk about. We can do a introspection together. There's also a meditation that I'm going to be releasing soon. It's the flame technique. Well, the frame technique, but I use a candle flame to do it. And that may help a lot of you as well. Really, it's basically you get into your own frame. You get into the flow state and you start to really connect with your soul level, and all the outside energies around you just go away. But it really grounds and centers you back home to you. And you can really realize what your passions are, what you truly want out of this lifetime right now. And what have you come back here to do? We all came back here to do something, many things, not just one life purpose, but many things. So that is why you will see on my website, and a lot of people have asked me, why do you have so many different things, like people that don't really know me, why do you have so many different things on your website? Like, what are you? I don't know. I'm everything. So I offer palmistry. I offer readings, card readings, also one-on-ones to help people discover what they're passionate about and what they want to do. And that's what it's about. Sometimes it takes, a conversation or enlightenment and spiritual guidance to really help someone discover that. I know for me, it did. So many people have helped me along the way with spiritual guidance. And that's why I do what I do, because I learned, I would say, from the best. And I want to pass that on to everybody else. So that's why you will see a variety pack on my website. But anyways, once again, there's a March Madness deal going on for palmistry, and you can ask up to 4 questions. So I put those on sale, and openings next week. I opened it all up for you. But hey, thank you all for being here. This is a long show, but thank you guys for being here so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. You guys take care, and I'll see you then. Bye.
Donald Trump, baby. America needs saving. America.